Okay. Hello. Testing. Testing. One, two, three. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So let's wait for a while. We have an audience of uh let's audience come in first. Then we will start around like 1 minute lah. Okay.
Sure, no
So
problem.
all right. So how are you?
Fine. I'm fine. In
Okay.
fact,
All right.
we just started back to work by this week.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. We
Previously we actually work from home.
oh I
Yes.
see. Okay. Most of us from Linkerfu, we all still work from home, right? So there's no directions to go back to office yet. But I think it's going to be hard also, like in terms of looking for food. Then traveling, probably like not everybody has their own transport lah. So we are still waiting lah for instructions. Okay. Yep. Right. So I think it's okay. Let's get it started. Right.
Sure.
Thank you, Sean, for joining us today. Okay, for audience who just joined us. Okay, today will be our first live talk shows. Okay, well, I have our friends here. Okay, his name is Sean. Okay, he's the regional sales manager for iMin. Okay, so what is iMin all about? So I will get Sean to introduce to us. So if you just join us, then you would like to share this live, and then you can actually hit the likes button, or sorry, hit the likes button, and then share button to your social media, to your Facebook, and then get everybody to join this live stream so that everybody will benefit as well. Okay, so yep. Without further ado, so let's get started. Right. Hi, Sean.
Hi,
Yep.
hi. Hi, nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sean.
So
Yes. Yeah. I should ask you first questions. Okay.
sure, sure.
So I think iMin brand is relatively quite new in Malaysia.
Yes,
So
definitely.
probably you can share with us. Maybe you can introduce about yourself, and then what do you do? Then you know how does this iMin came about, and then how does it the journey so far by iMin in Malaysia business model. What's the reason that as a new player that comes to Malaysia? Maybe you can share with us about that. Okay,
Sure,
pass to
sure.
you.
Sure. Okay, appreciate that. First of all, let me introduce about our company, iMin Technology. Actually, iMin Technology, Sendran Berhad. We talk about Sendran Berhad. Okay.
Okay.
We just started our Sendran Berhad last year, end of the last year. Okay. In fact, actually, we this company we already have like 17 or 18 years of experience
Okay.
in doing like manufacturing, okay, and R&D. We have our own R&D team in China, Shenzhen, for almost
Okay.
like 17 years. Okay, but previously our focus will be more like doing OEM for big companies. Okay, some of our big clients previously, I mean in China, is example like Asus, HP. Okay, in China we got Meituan. If you guys are aware of this, Meituan is a quite famous delivery company in China. This is all our current clients in China. Okay, but my company actually in the past 5 years, we actually venture into this F&B business,
Okay.
particularly in hardware, because we have our own factory and we are doing hardware, purely
Oh.
hardware.
Okay.
Okay, intelligent hardware we are talking about. So actually our boss, okay, their intention is to form what we call a brand we call iMin.
Okay.
Okay, so his intention is to bring whatever things that he thinks is good from China into Malaysia market. But in fact, actually, we are focusing on the ASEAN country,
Southeast
like
Asia.
Thailand, Southeast Asia, definitely.
I see.
So Malaysia is one of it, and I'm handling Malaysia markets and Myanmar market as well. So this is our intention. So iMin actually started in Singapore. Our HQ is actually in Singapore. Okay, we started our iMin Technology Private Limited in 2018 June.
Okay. All right.
It's past 2 years.
Okay.
Okay, so within these 2 years, we are actually expanding not only Malaysia. We have our sales team in Thailand, our sales team in Indonesia, Vietnam, and sooner will be Philippines as well. So this
Oh,
is our focus on
I see.
Southeast
I see.
Asia.
I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Continue. Continue.
our our company is actually focusing on smart intelligence device specialized in Android system.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
because we realize that in particularly Southeast Asia, most of the current merchants they are using like conventional POS system
Yep.
or probably Windows system.
Yep.
So this is something new to this Southeast Asian market, and we are trying to bring in something new to this region. So this
Okay.
is our yeah.
Okay. So thank you very much for the brief introductions. So yep. Let's. So today our topic is about adoptions of cloud solution into F&B businesses. So maybe you can share with us. I think although all of us know about what is cloud solution, no, both of us we know,
Yes,
but then
definitely, definitely.
probably for the benefit of audience, we have somebody like what you said, they are using a conventional system, like window based or it could be anything else, and then it can be
PC based or
very
what?
very traditional. They don't even know like they all do manual system. So they wanted to have advanced technology, something that's better. So maybe you can share a little bit on what is cloud solutions and then how does it benefit to these F&B businesses, for people who are started with Windows and for people who are trying to convert from the doesn't have any post system at all, then they want to straight away to cloud, something like that. Pass to you.
Okay, sure. But I think Titans are like Linkerful is doing this cloud-based solution software,
Yep. Yes, we are.
particularly for this F&B business. So I think Titan will be more professional on this. Okay, but our talks about this how this cloud-based actually benefits to the F&B market. Okay, just giving at the starting point, I was just giving a scenario.
Okay.
Okay, today, especially today, is a new players they want to enter the F&B market. Okay, what is their choice? Okay, they can have like conventionals like PC based kind of POS system without those like CRM or without those cloud solutions.
Yep.
They can still survive. Definitely, they can still survive because their intention is to get customers, to get the cash payment as usual.
Mm-hmm.
But in these competitive markets, what about if they want to make expansion to their business? They want to open like one or two, three until 10 outlets. We talk about bubble tea shops. Okay, today, if you are just using like conventional POS system, you definitely will face a lot of hassle to manage all the transactions and all the records and all the or we call the analysis. Okay, but with
Mm-hmm.
cloud software like what Linkerful is doing now, okay, today it is much more easier for us to manage all the records and all the sales analysis that you can do. Okay,
Yep.
so this is what cloud solutions is all about. Take for example, today, if you are a conventional business, okay, you have like 10 kind of dishes,
Yep.
10 kind of dishes
Yep. Yep.
that you are selling. The customer coming in, okay, and they buy the food, they order the food,
Yep.
okay, but out of a sudden for certain months, you realize that why my sales is so bad, okay, then you try to figure out by yourself, by your instinct or what,
Yep.
why my business is so bad. But with those cloud solutions, they will give you a very clear solutions on why your business is going downstream. For
Yeah.
example, that with the cloud solution, you realize that okay, the dish A, okay, 20% of people will prefer dish A, but 50% of people would prefer dish B. So you will realize that okay, dish B is considered our best seller. Okay,
Mhm.
so we should focus more on dish B. So this is all the cloud solutions, all the analysis where the cloud system can be done. So you can manage, you can forecast, okay, you can do your marketings on dish B, things like that.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is all the cloud system. What's the intentions of having cloud? Take for example, if you have 10 outlets,
Mm.
okay, how do you monitor all the 10 outlets, everything? Are you
Into
going
like
to like
one place, right?
yeah, you probably you have 10 managers in the 10 outlets and you're
Yes.
expecting them to do the Excel files for that each day, every day? No, definitely no. So
Yeah.
why not? Instead of like hire 10 outlets manager, you just need one administrator to manage everything by using a cloud system. So the boss, very easy, they can just have their handphones on their hand and they can check all the 10 outlets transaction immediately with a very statistically and very precise figures that can obtain from this kind of cloud system. So this is definitely what we call a future for the F&B
I see. Okay.
market.
Yeah.
That's but our part is playing a very important role in these things because like Linkerfu is doing the software part, but our part is actually we are doing the hardware part. In
Yeah.
hardware, we do have our own cloud system whereby for the owners, take for example, they have 10 outlets
Mm.
in Klang Valley. Okay, so in hardware part, we do have our own cloud system whereby the boss that can actually monitor the whole hardware itself. Okay, take for example, outlet A, the hardware is having some issues, so they can check straight away from my hardware
Mm.
portal as well. So this is how the F&B markets in the future, where I think the cloud system is very important. Instead
Yeah.
of if we are still insisting the traditional models, definitely you will be eliminated from the market. Yeah, this
So
is what I think.
yeah. So at the same time, I believe that business decision can be made based on the data. Am I right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So you at least instead of depending on like this is what I feel, this is what I think. So
Yes,
it will give you like very what we call it very unclear unclear decisions. Then you will probably would make a wrong decision. But
definitely,
if when you have a data, your past data, your history data, you can actually make a better decisions, right? So
exactly.
yeah. So yep. So I hope that this what we call as the cloud solutions to benefit all of us. Yeah. So
Definitely.
then my next questions to you is that yep, you probably have paint a very nice picture, tell people that how good is this cloud
Mhm.
solutions and all those things. But then probably you can share with us that what are the challenge that you guys face when speaking to your partners, like convince them to switch over the cloud, that telling them cloud is future or cloud is already in the future, but you guys should actually jump into this what we call into this trend. So what's the challenge that you guys face at the moment?
Okay, definitely we face some challenge as well because changing is painful, right? Changing is definitely a painful.
One time only, I would say.
One time pain,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, but have you guys realized that actually when you walk into like those mamak store, you
Mm,
realize that some of the mamak store they already uh, change their POS system from conventional POS system into the latest
Mm.
uh, POS system, as you can
Yep.
see in
Yep.
the market. So this how we actually convince customer is actually mainly by giving scenario.
Mm.
Okay, giving a scenario for them. If they are not changing now, when they are going to change, and what is the consequences if they maintain uh, things like what they're having at the current stage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because our role as a principal, we are dealing straight away with distributor, and the distributors or the partners, they actually will deal with the end user. So how we convince the end users uh, to change from Android, to change from like conventional POS system to the latest model
Mm-hmm.
is by giving some example to them. Take
Mm-hmm.
for example, I went to a mama store, okay,
Okay.
with 10 outlets, okay. Those
Okay.
days we realized that those mama store, they are still writing, right? They're
Yes, yes,
writing,
yes. They take your order,
you
they
order,
write. Some even memorize, so cool.
yeah, you know.
They can even
So
memorize. Yeah, but
yeah, teh tarik, right? Teh tarik, and then nasi lemak or whatever.
yeah,
So you bring the piece of paper to the counter and make payment. I believe
yes,
all
yes,
of us have
yes. They
encountered
will
this
fold the
kind of thing.
paper, then they slip under your
Yes,
table.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, do you think that every uh, every persons will actually uh, follow the rules by giving the piece of papers to the counter? And
Yes, yes and
some
no
of
lah.
the
Yes and no.
yeah, we can't guarantee that all the visitors will actually follow the rules and all that.
Yeah.
So how to ensure that the company will not having those losing money due to these kind of things, right?
Yep.
It's just by having a very good cloud services. So I can realize that some of the mama nowadays, they are no longer writing orders,
Yep.
but they are having a machine or whatever things. They key in everything, then they'll have a receipt to you. So you based on the receipt, you pay on the counters. Probably they will just scan it on the QR or scan it on the barcode. Then all the orders will be orderly shown in the system.
Yep.
Okay, so previously, if you're just writing whatever that you have ordered, so at the end of the day, you will need to do the settlement. So are you going to write it up? How many nasi lemak I've sold, how many teh
No.
tarik I've sold by handwriting or by Excel file? I mean,
Yeah.
the staff will definitely going crazy if your business is so good. So let all these things, let the system to do it. Let the
Mm.
system to do it. So this is how we give a scenario. If your competitor is using this system and they're expanding their outlets, 1, 2, 3 until 10 outlets, what
Yep.
about your system? If you are doing the conventional way, are you able to expand like 2 until 10, even if you're able to until extend until 10 outlets? Okay, how you manage them? Can you ensure your staff to to like 100% follows all the orders and doing the Excel files and all that? Definitely no. So just give them a scenario. They will definitely realize. Yeah, because in current market, we can see that okay, most of the F&B, they are changing now. So if you don't change now, you definitely uh, lag behind of people. Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
we
I think
giving
yeah.
scenario to them.
So
Mm.
so I would say that I think trend is one thing. Then second thing is we need to provide like educations to them, right? Probably like I believe everybody or every F&B business they do have their challenge. So
Yes,
so what you have shared to them probably will trigger to their
the
current
pain point.
situation, their pain point.
Yes,
Yes, that's the thing.
yes.
So um, yeah, that's a good sharing. And then let's move on to the next one. Um, so right now, okay, we both Malaysia, and any part of our country, we all have to start to work from home. Okay, we have to stay away from people, social distance. So
Yes.
more or less, okay, it will indirectly also affected to all the businesses, regardless any industry. Okay, although we are now a bit relaxed, we have this CXO, and then
Yes.
but in terms of for iMin, okay, you are the regional sales manager. I think you probably will have like for the last 3 months or last 4 months, how does this MCO or CMCO affects your current business? Is it like slowing down, or is still stagnant, or it could be plot twist, suddenly increase.
What
It
do you
can be
think?
that way, it can be that way, because suddenly like people looking for a solution, they can't do anything manual now. They're looking for solution. Suddenly your sales going up like exponentially. Maybe you can
Yeah,
share with us. Yeah.
sure. Definitely, to be honest, our business is getting affected lah. Okay, I
Okay.
believe
Okay.
most
Good
of
way.
most of the
Down or up?
down for sure
Yeah.
is down.
Okay. All
We
right. All
are
right.
we are quite affected by this MCO. Our
Okay. Okay.
biggest challenge will be logistic part.
Okay.
Yeah, because we are we are selling hardware.
Okay.
Okay, where when the logistic parts we can't ship our stocks to our client. That's the most painful things for us.
Oh.
If the
Okay.
clients that need to order something, first of all, the
So that means
order is
you're saying that yeah, you're saying logistic. So not because of tourists couldn't travel or couldn't enter to Malaysia. That means it's your side
shipment, the stock
shipment also
shipment.
affected.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right.
We can't ship our stocks to our client. That's the
Ah,
thing.
I see. I see.
Yeah, and we do
Okay.
have some stocks coming from overseas coming in Malaysia because we do have our own warehouse in
Okay.
Shah
All
Alam.
right. All right.
So we're having issues on that. So our stock cannot run for the past like 1 or 2 months, something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
but now we can run as usual. No
All
worries
right.
for now.
All right. All right. All right.
This is the first thing. The second thing is most of our clients, I mean our distributors of our software partner, uh, they actually their clients actually delaying their order as well because F&B cannot open now, right?
Yes. Suddenly there are,
That's
it's a chain kind of thing lah, I would say. Right. There's a no
yeah,
demand when you have too much supply, there's no demand.
yes. Uh, Frankly, okay, this is the truth, but I believe that this will actually like it's just a small period, probably
Yep.
another 1 month. Everything will be back to normal.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely it will back to normal stage, and we can run our business smoothly. We so what we actually, I mean, we all do at this moment is we put a lot of effort by testing the software partners. I mean, the
Oh, okay.
software partners we call the APK
Including
file.
Lingerfu.
Yeah, probably Linkerful. We try to
Yeah.
enhance everything. We figure out what's the issues that we are having with the hardware. So within this time, we try to solve all the problems, the hardware issues, the software issues, so to ensure that when the market is fully running, so we are ready for that market. Okay, and at the same time, as I said, we are actually focusing on Southeast Asia. We do uh, we do contact the overseas markets clients. Okay, for example, I'm handling Myanmar. So at the meantime, we just contact with Myanmar clients. Okay, so but Myanmar is also currently locked down. That's the thing. So what we do within this period is
Mm.
first is we put a lot of effort in testing all the software to ensure that all the software is running smoothly with our device. The second
Okay.
thing we are
Okay.
exploring not just Malaysian but
Okay.
overseas clients
Mhm.
at the same time. Okay, so this is what we are doing within this period. We can't do it. We can't do much. So yeah, that's the thing.
Yep. Okay. Yes. Rather than hardware, even our software also got affected because yeah, we do have three products. Yeah, three
Yeah.
products. One is a linker full post, and then
Yes.
one is a Doro, which is
Okay.
a simple Doroke lah. We call it Doro or Doroke. So it's a simple version of post. Then the last
Mm.
one we have an e-menu. So because of this MCO, right, we also have to tweak a little bit in terms of our system. Okay, like for example,
Okay.
e-menu right now we support delivery functions. Okay, so
Sounds good.
customer just have to share the URL link or a QR code into social media. Then people just click on it, then it will open their shop's website. So then they place an order, then they put in their they can do payment directly to e-wallet. Okay, because we integrated with payment gateway. So pay by e-wallet, then put in your address, then you just have to wait for your order to come. So this is a delivery
Uh,
function in e-menu.
yes. Yes.
Then we have Doro. Okay, even for Doro right now, I'm not sure whether you guys have tested it yet, but Doro I would say like it's good for those people who want to do takeaway. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yep. So yeah, for the benefit of audience, I have covered some of this. I have fully covered on e-menu. Okay, there's a
Mm.
part one and part two webinar series that you can I will share. Probably you can see it in our link, or we can have our staff to post up the link, and you guys can actually watch the game. Then before this live stream for the I think Monday last month this week Monday I have done another one which is about the Dorok uh, simple post kind of introductions. So you can go back to watch our series. Then you probably get some gist of out of it. Okay. Uh, yeah. We so the next question is I think probably it's our last questions. Okay. Our last question
Yeah.
is in terms of iMin and Linker Food collaborations. So yes, we have done our collaboration between us and iMin. So of course, what we need to be prepared for the next coming like 6 months, to adapt to this new norm kind of thing. So what do you think?
We have been collaborating with Linkerful for quite some time since we first started. Before we started our Sendirian Berhad, in fact.
Oh,
So we
okay.
have been yes. So previously, because we need to understand our role, we are hardware part.
Okay.
So
Yes.
uh, Linkerful is software part. So how
Yep.
we collaborate is we need to have a very good relationship whereby if your client is having some hardware issues, okay, definitely from our side, I mean, because we do have our IT support, so we will give
Okay.
a very quick support to Linkerful or Dorocare's client.
Okay.
Okay, at the outside, probably if you buy something from certain company, okay, they might not be that kind of professional because we are professional in hardware. So how we actually collaborate is if your client is having certain issues on hardware, we will give a very fast response to your clients in the
Okay.
hardware part.
Okay.
So this is what's the benefits of having a very tight connections between the hardware company and software company itself.
Mm.
Instead of like today, if you are selling to your clients having issues, but the hardware company at China Shenzhen, if you want to contact them, you need is suffering. I can tell you, it's very painful to
Okay.
contact them.
Okay.
But today we have our local we have our local team here.
Yeah.
So if you have any issues, we can straight away call you up and then sort it out for you. So we are in the coming 6 or 12 or uh,
Six
coming
or 12,
period.
12 months. Yeah.
Yeah. So what we are doing, what we are focusing is the after sales service. After
Okay.
sales service, because I believe like uh, Doro or e-menu is considered like still new in the market. Okay,
Yeah.
when they integrate with our hardware, we can't ensure that 100% everything will run smoothly. This is for sure. Okay,
Yes.
there might be some issues, some bugging. We need to sort it out. So the after sales survey is very important. So I mean, our role is to support Linkerful or support Doroke to ensure their software is running smoothly and the client is satisfied with the service, everything down from from 0 to 10. Okay, from the hardware itself, from the software itself, everything is satisfied. So this is what we are going to focusing on the coming 6 to 12 months. Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we definitely very excited to work with you guys for a long run. Then
Sure.
yeah, 6 months, 12 months, yeah, is something that we need to start to think about. And then how can we I will call it win-win situations, right? So
Definitely.
uh, yes, at this moment we are promoting the Doro and Emmanuel is quite heavily. So yes, I believe that running our software into your hardware will benefit to our F&B merchants. All right. Yes. I think that will conclude our discussion for today, which is the
Sure, sure.
adoption of cloud solution into F&B businesses. Okay, in terms of you as as a hardware player and we Linkerful as a software player. All right. So yeah, for audience that who just joined us, uh, if you missed the first part of the this conversations, you can actually replay it later. Okay, because we are going to put this this talk series into our page, and then we'll keep it there. Then you can watch it anytime. Okay, then yeah, if you think that some of your friends would like to know about our partners, okay, about their hardware, then you can actually share this video to them. Okay, and then you can be. I think your website is what is maybe you can share your website again, Sean.
My company website,
Yes,
iMin.sg. Yeah, you just
imin.sg.
iMin.sg will do.
All right, so just go and see the list of imin products in imin.sg, and at the same time that our software, especially Doroke, is actually quite compatible with the iMin device. We call it iMin M2, right?
It's a
iMin
handheld.
M2. Yeah, it's
It's
a
a handheld.
handheld. So
Yeah.
yeah, which I showed to you guys like last Monday. Yeah, so that is the
Mm,
device. So yeah, we actually built to build the software to compatible with their built-in printer as well, and also their camera. So yeah, all right, Sean, thank you very much for
thank you very
joining
much.
us today. And then, yeah, I hope you, even though now you are in office, please
Mm,
stay safe, be safe. Then,
yes,
hope we can meet again face to face.
definitely. After
We
this.
don't have to keep the social distance. Okay. So nice talking to you.
Nice
Uh,
to
yep.
meet you.
So thank you very much. Okay, that will conclude our live series. Our live series today. Our first talk session with iMin. Okay. Yeah. For those who have any comments or would like to know more, okay. You can PM us first, then or you can actually go direct to iMin website to find out more. Then I'll see you guys again on the next talk show or live talk. Then just stay tuned our Linkerful website. Then yep, and you guys also please stay safe, be safe. Okay, I'll see you guys again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sean.
Bye.